Hello, everyone. So this is usually like earlier than when I would go live. I wanted to say around 11, but I typed around 1. So I typed around 1. So like I hope you guys understand. And if you are not able to be live today, you can watch the replay. So we have another interesting topic, another question which I came across was about one of my client handling or working with her teen. And just understand how many of you are moms over here and how many of you are the moms of the teen and feeling that you had such a beautiful connection just like few years back and everything was going on track and your kid was listening to you and you used to take him or take her for activities, buying clothes, so many things, you were on the same page. And then suddenly there is a disconnect and you are not able to understand what happened. What did I do wrong? What changed? And why my teen, my own child, is not talking with me, or why he or she is putting up the fight and just find out reason to go to their room or just shut down. So if you have come across situations like this, or sometimes you get confused what's going on in their life because you have no idea what is going on. So one thing I wanted to share with you here, so just relax yourself. I'm going to bring up some of the pointers which might help you for like maybe improving the relationship with your teen and also like making your life more peaceful and more aligned. That's what I would say. So just one thing, you are not doing anything wrong, neither your kid is doing anything wrong. Both of you at your places, both of you are right. So you might say that, Geeta, but he's doing actually wrong. He's screwing up his or her career, and he or she doesn't have a focus. And then I'm worried. So I understand you're worried. And I can say this because I'm also a mom of a teen, and I have gone through multiple phases of my own enhancement and my own relationship enhancement with my daughters. Okay, so just relax. You are completely fine. Nothing you are doing wrong or nothing he or she is doing wrong. Okay, so now let us go ahead with some of the pointers which I wanted to bring up with you. Are you guys ready? If you are liking these, just comment, give me encouragement to do these lives more. You can drop a heart, you can suggest a topic, you can get in touch with me, you can direct message me. And another thing I wanted to bring up before I bring up the pointers was tomorrow, Sunday, I will be hosting almost like a 60 minutes to 90 minutes workshop. And I would love you guys to come and attend live. So you can just drop me link, LINK link, if you wanted to attend it live. I will be doing this and it will be not as the Facebook Live, I think. I don't want to do, I think, the Facebook Live. And the recordings may not be shared. I'll see if I can go live and just do a live session and keep it on for a day or something, and so that you can watch it. But I'm not sure right now. I have not done this before. So this Sunday, like which is tomorrow around at 4 p.m., I was planning to do that. Okay. And the topic is again, it is related to the enhancing the power within you. And we are going to work on the self-love, self-care topic. And the title which I'm giving it's like, you have got this. You have got this. That's the title of this workshop. You have got this. Okay. So you have got this. So come and share your experiences and let's learn from each other. Okay, so that way, just keep in mind, if you're still interested, you can go and type link. Okay, so now coming back to our topic where we want to have a better relationship with our teen, better communication with our teen. We want to be less worried about their future because we have raised them so beautifully, and suddenly we are feeling that, okay, it is going out of our hands, out of our control, and it is extreme fear also, like if anything bad will happen, then what I'm going to do, or my child is so innocent, or my child is like suddenly changed. So you really want to address this in a very graceful and strategic manner. Okay, so the first thing which I would say is like you stop giving orders and start connecting with them. So when you, instead of telling them, it is going to be a better approach of asking them. Okay. So like instead of like saying like you can like do this or do that, you can just say that, okay, I actually need your help. Like I feel lost when I don't understand how I can support you. So can you please tell me like how I can support you? So when we are asking, the ball is in their court, and at least they are now listening. Because when you're telling, like the teen can completely shut down, they are listening, and this is also one of the point, they're listening but they're not hearing you. So over here, like you can apply this of the principle of like, you instead of telling, you could start asking. Another thing which you can do is you can start using the I feel language. And I feel language we have used before. I have given this tip to you in the previous lives also. Like whenever you want to express something, whatever you feel, you express that first. So you can just say that, yes, I feel confused, like when I don't know how to help you, instead of saying like you never listen to me, you never do what I'm saying, I don't even think so, like you're working hard and you are having such a good potential and you could do so much better, but then why you are not working little bit more hard? So like we are saying, so instead of like like that, like that your child is so intelligent, and if he or she focus more, they can do better. So say that, okay, I'm confused, like you are such a good kid, and now why you're not doing this, so what is like any way I can help you? Okay. So another thing which you can try to adapt in your vocabulary is like asking more powerful questions, asking better questions. Okay. So like you can say like, what do you want for yourself? Like you are asking them what they want for themselves. As I said, like how I can help you better as your mom, so how we can support each other better. So these are the questions, and you will see that like sometimes you might find it difficult to strike this conversation, or maybe already you have done the mistake of yelling at them, making them feel less, and already like you're on top of on their case all the time. And yes, you sometimes get so angry at them, and later you feel guilty and you feel bad. Sometimes I know that some of my clients, they cry also, like they do what they want to do with their child, and now the child is angry and they are feeling guilty, and they feel they cry because they really don't want it to do it. So instead of that, like just go and talk. It might be difficult, but if you initiate some of these pointers or techniques and try to adapt in your life, it is going to 100% help you. It has helped me, and I'm telling you like 100% it can help you. Okay. So one more thing you want to do is like you want to make them feel that they are in control, not as a trick or something. Actually, you want to give them the control. Okay. Because in teenage, like that is one of the thing they like to be in their control. They are no more like the babies, like that is the like changes which are happening, and now they want to be in their control. They have something to say, and more we give them that authority, that respect, they are going to open up, they are going to express. Okay. And you don't need to do micromanagement. You can just like see, if you are working and if your boss is doing micromanagement, do you like it? Being adult, you know your topic, you know what you're doing, so like you don't like it. So same thing over here, give them the responsibility. Okay. And if they need help, you can say, okay, I'm here to help, like if you want the help. And another important thing which you want to understand, that in this age, when you see this sudden drop of the communication and sudden isolation and sudden change of like getting influenced by the friends, and like your prayer is always should be like they have good friends, like the company, because it shapes them. And it is not just for them. Try to understand, like you, the way you are wherever you are, it is always depending. You have to compare the five people you are close to, and you're around the same average of them is your life also. So it's influence is very, very important. But in teenage, the friends influence or influencers influence also sometimes is very important. But you need to understand there is a biological change going on, hormonal changes going on, emotional changes going on. So over here, like that rudeness or that defensiveness or resistance is normal. It is normal. You don't need to be taking it personally. Like why he's so rude, and why he's like so disrespectful, and why he just says no to everything, whatever I'm saying. So understand, this is a very natural teenage behavior. So you please do not get concerned. This is a temporary behavior. You have given them all the values when they are growing up. So now it's your time is like to understand these hormonal changes. Okay. So now another thing is like always you are going to work on your connection with them. Okay. So you have to start with connection, not with correction. So if you are always having the vocabulary of correcting them, then that connection you're destroying actually. They need to feel emotionally safe with you. They need to feel that you're not going to attack. They are going, when if they share something, you want to have that open mindedness to accept what is happening in their life, and you are giving them that space, that safe space where they can come and talk with you. And sometimes I know that the parents, they say that I'm open minded and I'm I'm open to whatever they're saying. But sometimes you need to remember this. Maybe if they're not coming and talking with you, means sometimes you have done that mistake of shutting them off, and now they are not sure like you are really like open minded or not, so they are confused. Because many times try to understand their anger and the way they're behaving also, it's coming through a confusion. Because in the teenage they're going through a lot of confusion. So now they're also confused, you're this person or that person. So if the connection is broken, it is always takes some time, but it can be built. It can be built in very short time. It's not broken forever. So remember this, okay? Because like when means you as a parent, you can think of it like you complain about your child, what he or she is not doing, what she is or he is not doing. But if the same question is asked to a teenager, like okay, what is the problem? Like suppose a counselor or a psychologist is asking to your child, suppose the child is going for a therapy and they ask, okay, what is the problem? Like okay, so if they have given chance to talk, they never open up and start talking about, okay, my mom is this way, my dad is this way, this is this way. They never have the complaint about you. They never open up with the complaint like that, because they always wanted actually to respect you. But whatever that broken link is there, so like really really it needs lot of probing from to the child, for him or her to say that okay, their parents are at fault, especially in the teenage. Okay, because they are just changing, they're changing the phase. Okay, if it helps, another thing which you can do, you can write a letter or a message on mainly on how you feel. Okay, if you think that might help, it works with the girls more. With the boys, like talking with the boys will work more. I'm a mom of two daughters, so I'm saying in a perspective of my friends or clients who has the boys, like because raising the boy, raising the girl is different. But over here you can apply this strategy more with the girls and boys. You try to see, sit with them, next to them, and talk with them, and it is going to surely help. Okay, uh, another thing, always remember, like you want to avoid any conversation related to blaming. Okay, and please 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 do not generalize things, like you always do things, you always make me feel like, it is like always, or you never, those kind of vocabulary. You never do this, or you don't even know like what is like the small things, like you should be doing. And like mainly our concern is what, like they should just be organized, maybe they should keep their area clean, or maybe they should be focusing on your career, like to get a good college, like admission in a good college. So they have to do more of the work on the like college admission related stuff. Or like when it's like a younger teen, like just focus on the studies or focus on their athletic activities and all that. But when you see them like all the time on the phone, all the time scrolling, all the time listening to the same Netflix serial again and again, maybe 1,000 times they watch, or the songs or whatever, like you're just confused. Okay, you can just tell them, I feel this way when this happens. And then after that, please don't explain, don't say much. Okay, focus on like understanding them, not every time like correcting them. So I know that you come from a parent's perspective, you have done the mistakes and you don't want your child to make the same mistake. So you want to correct, but like instead, just try to express as a feeling. And I have done both the ways, and I keep like, like even I'm coaching, like I sometimes, like I also like directly say, and then later I realize it, and then I have to correct myself, and I have to be so humble enough to say, okay, sorry, I said this, but I meant this. I really wanted to do this. Or like, let's do this together. I'm feeling this way. And if we do this together, we are on same page, like it's going to improve. But I try to make them as a part of the process. So that's what is helping. And it's a ongoing process, because you once you have kids, then you are the mom, and you're going to be always the mom. Okay, until and unless like they're independent, they are by themselves, like still you will not worry as much as their teen, because this is the age where they get a direction. So maybe like a teenage moms are more under pressure, I would say. So for them, this message is going to be very very useful. Okay, so you 100% understood that. Okay, you, when you're like talking to them, like if they just hearing you but they're not listening to you. So if that is the case, means like you want to like first make them emotionally connected, or emotionally feel safe. That's what give creating that safe place for them. Okay, and your uh, openness, your vulnerability, it's your power actually. Don't think that your child will feel that you are a weak person, you are you are a helpless person. But that will be your strength actually, because they will understand real you, and you, that's what you really wanted you know And finally, I would say that your consistency and your compassion is going to give 100% results. And I really want to bless each and every teen mom over here to just take it easy, take a deep breath, and work on the vocabulary, work on the connection. Okay, because before even teenagers, like they want to feel respected. Okay, before they act with responsibility. So, as soon as you make them feel respected, they are going to act more with responsibility, you know. So, that's what, just remember this. And just ending this live, we have short time, and I'm trying to add as much value as possible in these lives. So, I'm ending with just saying this, like, you don't tell them, you talk with them, you create that connection with them, take interest in the topics they want to talk, and then you actually talk with them instead of telling them what you want. Okay, you want to be on their side, not on top of them. You know, you don't want to be on their case all the time. Like, you don't want to be a micromanager of their life. Okay, they came here and they have their own journey. Okay, and their anger, do not misunderstand. Okay, it's not the rejection, it is just the confusion. So give them some safe space, understand them. That's what I would say. Okay, so make your kids feel more respected, and like, the listening will start when you will stop judging. So with that, I'm going to end this live. I know I did a little bit early. It's a weekend. So let's just see how the timings are suiting and if I can do it earlier or later. But I hope you can watch the replay. So thank you so much for attending this live or listening to this thought process of working with the teens. And I will again remind you, you can type link in the replay or direct message me for tomorrow's session, tomorrow evening, 4 p.m. live on Zoom session. With that, bye bye. Take care. Take care.